Hello, you're welcome to the Billionaire Journey Podcast. I'm so happy that you made it to this podcast. If this is the first time you're listening to this podcast, this is the Billionaire Journey Podcast, the podcast that helps you move from zillionaire to billionaire. Like we share practical, experiences and ways by which someone can move from where you are right now to where you want to be. So today we have a very, very crazy question from one of our listeners. It says, "Do billionaires go broke?" Yeah, so that's just what we want to discuss, today. And so, before I answer that question, I want to also ask you, what do you think about this? Do you think billionaires go broke? Okay, let me go, into my own answer. I believe billionaires go broke, and this is the reason. I say that. So first of all, there are a lot of reasons why anyone can go broke, right? So, and it's the same for billionaires. Some of the reasons, why billionaires could go broke are unfavorable, situations. Adverse economic scenarios. They could also sometimes billionaires make bad investment decisions, or they're victims of fraud, or and so on and so forth. But usually billionaires are usually smart enough to avoid all of those things, and that is one of the reasons why they became billionaires, by the way, right? So billionaires can become broke. And for new millionaires and billionaires, right, the reasons why some new millionaires especially go broke, now I'm switching from billionaire to millionaire, is that most of the time some of these billionaires, or millionaires, kind of spend a lot of money on expensive cars and and expensive things without necessarily having things that are gonna help them to recover those money, in a very, very good time. So those are some of the reasons why billionaires could go broke. And you probably have heard of Mike Tyson. These are some of the billionaires who went broke. And I actually saw some of this news at startuptalkie.com, right? I have talk about some list of billionaires who go broke: Mike Tyson, Elizabeth Holmes, Aubrey McClendon, Vijay Mayer, A.K. Batista. These are some of the billionaires who actually went broke due to one reason or the other. Some of them because of bad debt and so on. So, yeah, to your question, billionaires can go broke, right? But it's rare, because most billionaires become billionaires because of smart decisions that they've been able to take in one way or the other, and then become a billionaire. So it's very rare for you to see a billionaire who goes broke, but it is possible that billionaires go broke. That is just my own opinion. What do you think about it? Do you think billionaires go broke? Share with us on social media and use the hashtag the Billionaire Journey Podcast, and let us know if you think that billionaires go broke or not, right? Use the hashtag the Billionaire Journey Podcast across all social media platforms, and we'll read them. Perhaps I could read your own view in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening, and subscribe to our newsletter by going to thebillionairejourney.com, thebillionairejourney.com. And if you want to become our premium members, right, there's a feature on Anchor that enables you to actually subscribe to our special or paid or premium membership, right? So head over to the link in the description notes, right? In the description notes, and you will be able to subscribe to our paid subscription. And what do you stand to benefit? There are certain episodes that we don't release into public, right? These are insider episodes that teaches you, insider episodes that teach you a lot of stuff and that we don't share with the public. If you go to the show notes or to anchor.fm/tb JOUNEY/subscribe. Actually, it's in the show notes, right? And very soon we're going to put a link on our website, the Billionaire Journey, thebillionairejourney.com/premium or something like that. I believe my team will work on that, and then if we put it up, we'll put them we'll put them on the show notes so that you'll be able to see them. But right now, if you go to the show notes, you'll be able to see that link, and then subscribe is just 0.99 pounds per month. Like, yeah, I know you'll be surprised. Yeah, that's how little that. But when you do that, it kind of encourages us to continue to produce this podcast and to give value to those who believe we are called to serve. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and leave a review. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you some other time. This is the Billionaire Journey Podcast. Bye.